What's up, guys? Kevin here from Relax and Learn Guitar, where I teach music lovers over 40 how to become the guitar players they've always wanted to be. I do that with some easy to follow lessons, and I believe you are never too old to learn. This is a great little tune, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? We're taking on the Randy Travis version of this song. There are a ton of different covers of this tune. Very sad song, but a good one to know and to play. My wife and I like to visit Gatlinburg, Tennessee on vacation sometimes and check out the incredible bluegrass and country bands that are there. And this song is just one that you can almost count on hearing at every one of those jams. So if you add this one to your set list, it's one you'll be able to play out with others and have some fun doing it. Has some good open chords and a nice melody. And I'm going to show you not just the chords, but how to kind of spice up the strumming a little bit and make it a little more interesting. So let's get into it. Stick around. I'll show you how to learn 7 more songs using just 4 chords. I'll tell you all about that a little bit later on in this video. So for this lesson, we're going to need a few chords, obviously. You're going to need to do a D chord. It's really what the entire song's built around. To play that D chord, you're going to use your index finger here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Your middle finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Now what's important to remember for this D chord, there's a root or a bass note to every chord, and for this D chord it's the 4th string. So you're only going to play from the 4th string down, and that 4th string is going to become important later when I show you the strum pattern. And then you're going to need an A7 chord. Kind of a sad chord there. To play that, you're going to use your middle finger here on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. And for this one, it's important to remember to play from the 5th string down. And that 5th string is the bass or root of that chord. Then you know a G chord. To play this G chord, you have your index finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and a slight interruption from our official mascot, Maggie May, who, if you hang out at Relax and Learn Guitar at all, you've probably met her on a live stream. You can usually see us live streaming on Wednesdays, about every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. We've learned that it's just easier to let the camera roll. So say hello to Maggie May, and you can say hello to our friends out there, but you need to get down so Daddy can finish this song here. All right, let's get down. Good girl. So back to that G chord. You have your index finger here on the 5th string, 2nd fret, middle finger 6th string, 3rd fret, and your ring finger 1st string, 3rd fret. And that when you play all 6 strings, and the 6th string is the root or the bass of that chord. Be sure and hit that like button so more folks on YouTube can see this video and learn this great little tune. So let's talk about the strum pattern next. You're going to play the bass note of the chord, and then down, and then a pretty quick down, up, down, up. So you have... So if you're playing that D, you're going to hit that 4th string first, strum down on the rest of the strings, and then a down, up, down, up. So it sounds more like bass down, down, up, bass down, down, up, down, up. Now the bass note's going to change for each chord that we play. That D is the 4th string, like I said before, so you have... Whenever you're playing this A7 chord, you're going to hit that 5th string first. And then whenever you play the G chord, you're going to hit the 6th string first. At the beginning of each of those patterns. So the intro is a D to an A7 and back to a D. 1 strum pattern per chord. And you can slow it down at first if you need to kind of practice those chord changes. Oops. All right, so after that intro and that first verse, you're going to start on that D chord. So the I was standing by my window on a G and cloudy D, when I saw the hearse rolling for to carry my A7 a D. All right, and that's the same for the verse all the way through. Those verses are all the same. It's a D, then a G, back to a D, hold into that D for like 3 patterns, then A7 one time, and D one time. Then we have the chorus. Same chords, different song or different words. Will the circle be unbroken by and G, Lord, by and D? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, A7 the D. And one thing you can do to kind of spice up this strum pattern, I think it sounds pretty good if you mute it a little bit. So palm muting is when you use the fat part of your hand here, and you're going to rest it right on top of your strings here by the bridge of your guitar. So you're going to have to play around and find the sweet spot on your guitar. If you play it too far up toward the sound hole, it's going to sound horrible. But if you move it back, you're going to find that sweet spot that you can still have a muted sound, but you still have the notes ring out. Or the tone of the notes, I should say. So you have bass down, down, up, down, up, bass down, down, up, down, up. So there's one tip for you. And he does switch it up a little bit when he does the last verse of the song, the Undertaker part. He's just strumming down strums there. So we're not going to do the pattern anymore. You're just going to do down strums. Undertaker, Undertaker, won't you please drive slow? So same chords for that lady you are hauling. Lord, I hate to see her go. But you're just doing easy, straightforward down strums. Then the chorus kicks back in. It adds a little more interest. The chorus goes back to the be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. So some tools there to help you out is that tip on that palm muting, and then switch up that chord, or that strum pattern rather, for that third verse. It just really adds to the song. And to get 7 more songs using just 4 chords and 1 strum pattern, some great rock tunes, you can check out this video above and add those to your set list. Enjoy those. I'll see you guys for the next lesson, and remember, you're never too old to learn.